the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
Abusuafo mamenchao emo akwa baby mfamra kasa foni so Nsem-Pii TV be the first to know. Efiri nra ba de oman mu ha de ba ko a enyina obi a eka ho asem eye the attack on NAIMOS a ekopie mu ewo ahafo hwediem na abusuafo eba asa no MPs mienu eho ene emudin ebeto edwa eye Asotifi South ene Asotifi North eye Collins Dauda ene Hon.Ebenezer Addo. Now abusuafo enna no pay ena Erastus Asare donko de beto edwa say through the mobilization of Hon.Ebenezer Addo eno enenam so ema the youth no and say the community no attack NAIMOS police station. Now no mu demand say be release you. Enso so papa yi eba mountain so e de beto edwa e kire say narration entisa na ono no ebai or ate on behalf of Collins Dauda fi say na oko ayi and okoto sentencing bi koso and of Collins Dauda honorable, so he acted on the instructions of Collins Dauda. Na ebusiafo the same thing so na Collins Dauda aka name police reports and a different twist of the story and so abeto eja police report no echire mu say Hon.Ebenezer Addo and mobilize enkrofo ede omu ba ho ansa na hwedie mu ho eba ema omu betimi handcuff cry ego mu nsa no omu timi yi handcuff no abusiafo sanse we beto edwa no akoye ho ha sa eno na Philip Osebonsu ene Omanhene yaw adubuache Omanhene Kwabena Sante atenase enewie na omu divert dilute ensema course so ewo horan because statement me nsa aba mountain so ebie ni ho a etele meanwhile no police report no eka different thing but Honorable Collins Dauda ene Hon.Ebenezer Addo omu so a statement the same but contradiction Ghana Police Service omu report them ebusuafo yankọ ne yankọ ginchire mu na wia odo adwenchira to conversation ase.
Look around. So
Odum, Kodia, and a 15 regional task force team headed by Inspector Ofosu were dispatched to Hwidiam Station and met the divisional commander, Gosu, Superintendent John Atanga, Gosu District Commander, Kenyasi, Superintendent Mr. Opoku Yamwa with the crime and FPU officers, ASP Lomovo Kwashi, ASP Mr. Akufu, respectfully, at the scene already. On arrival, 7 males and 1 female military officers were met at the charge office, whilst 2 others were at the CID office under police protection as the irate mob was getting agitated and uncontrollable during demanding for the release of the ignition keys of seized vehicles. Realizing that the situation was getting worse, coupled with the fact that it was getting late and more importantly, there was power outage, which the mob could take advantage and attack the station, it was agreed between the police, the military and the Zongo chief of Hwidiam, Zarki Mohammed Bashiru, who had earlier spoken to the mob to exercise restraint, but to no avail that the ignition keys of the seized vehicles be released to their owners to calm down the situation which had reached its peak. The Zongo chief offered to release his Toyota Sequoia 4x4 to rescue the military to a safe location. Colonel Boa and his officers were rescued to New site at Kenyasi under police escort. In the process, the Toyota Sequoia 4x4 was vandalized and the back windscreen smashed. No casualty was recorded. The regional crime officer proceeded to Kenyasi to meet the officers and the instructions of the team leader. Colonel Boa, the following exhibits were handed over to the police: 1 Lexus ignition key, 2 peso magazines plus 21 9mm ammunitions, 1 Smith & Wesson pistol, 1 black sidebar, cash 11,000 Ghana cedi, 4 Samsung smartphones, 4 other phones, 3 Tecno smartphones, 1 Valinelli phone, 1 reminder phone, 1 itel YAM phone, and 1 power bank. The exhibits are retained for evidential purposes. Hwidiam station is calm. However, the situation is being monitored closely, and is this District Commander Inspector Ernest Minka of SCID Hwidiem.
On trust trip. But me sure say metie the okay ni. I think the set trap no any Erastus story now post here no any Esutifi North MP no narration no there was similarities. The only way between the police statement no any what actually happened was Broni Kromo. Because the fact say the soldiers were attacked that one is not in doubt. All the parties the problem now they say Broni Kromo Collins Dowda Chiremwa Osoma MP ne say onko ho na onya kwan any commander ne dey enkasa MP ne so ka the same thing but see a police for statement when Chiremwa MP ne drew Broni Krom site on whilst the NAIMOS team were preparing to go and hand over the suspect to the Hwidiem police station MP reportedly arrived with a group of men
MP
yes and demanded their release. When his demand was refused, the group forcibly removed the suspect handcuffs and chased the NAIMOS team from the scene. It has a narration
how is that
when they are
that
different from
the MP
yes
calling 600 over people to come and beat up the NAIMOS people.
So we almost say 600 no 600 no is not found here. 600 in the Hwidiem police station.
But so
we money kase MP neighbor Broni Krom only a group of men and a Broni Krom
a group of men.
Yes,
but say MP no so on the party for
the vice chairman and the driver. That is where you see that's the only missing link in the whole story.
Well,
what happened at
so
Broni
Obi, that continues to be the challenge we have as a country.
Yeah.
They be adamekao. Asem way na esino. Look at how even the police service, NAIMOS, Hwidiem police station, the Kenya police station, the MP, look at the narration.
Yeah.
So how do we get to the bottom of this matter? I don't know why we continue to do these things and then we expect that Ghana will change. Honestly, it will be one of the biggest shock to me if that MP Ebenezer something.
Yeah, Ebenezer.
I don't want to believe. I don't want to believe. I don't want to believe it, and it cannot be true. And yes, I am Mikrom MP. In fact, me akwa Mikrom MP. We na show Newmont for say local mine contractors program. I say once.
Yes.
So I'm saying that it will be very difficult for me. Looking at the advocacy, even at that time in Shia and some kind, for him to, but it's not possible.
Yeah.
Because I'm a permanent Kasawo Adome film. I say, Obia, Nimiso no crano, or quite ye, it's an Amsocrama yeno, went to me uncle. Or say Tuntum, and the chairman was advised, was a Ekano on them, say, party mammy, you build a sense of media. So, what has this got to do with? In any case, I like the Collins out and any share so.
Yes.
In the bush here.
Yeah.
So, there's absolutely nothing wrong when the MP or no bush here, you was to say. Me who say anamate siasi bibi koso e wo shiemu
and I will catch and say uncle
now me ma catch now say because in good faith you can hold my back for me. Maybe somebody would have said that I don't know music and Rex can I say why e wo mu no friend Messi catch e wo ada na one corner ko foul before but at that material moment onipa of friend catch and say this is what I have heard or I'm hearing or no man is strong only nipa bi akeke or a member of parliament it ko hwe de ekoso na afei hu se odi pepe beto wako osi nipa so no be kasa na nkasa now onipa no ogina ho na o pa o say move into a place of safety sa nipa no organize nipa 600 by I want to also hear na Erastus Kanwana because of the Erastus version
yes, we'll be calling it
and then the MP this MP this munje decide because it's strange.
No, I mean I think
it's strange
for now on put the MP no side of the story based on winning the interview.
Yeah, it's strange.
And the subsequent statement we released is out there. What I was saying is the MP for a Esutifi North.
Yeah.
The narration on this story has been corroborated by the member of parliament for Esutifi South, Collins Dowda. But MP no make three main statements. Take out for me. One, and they say, na okwe Number two, and they say, baby, a brony chrome on any on the constituency. Yes. In your no kwe but a year within Collins Dowda constituency. In your friend Collins Dowda, Collins has confirmed that. And our catcher and say, what is a pension because on the constituency? And a Collins catcher and say, oh man, assemblyman call. But na NAIMOS was money assemblyman in Kasa. Into no MP no, Uncle ho Emano. Collins a Kase say nya ono kra na strand say Uncle ha. Anke Sutifi North MP Onishi was assigned. Into those things that have been corroborated. The only worry and they say the police statement Kase or no a Sutifi North MP airban or the boys nearby. And a handcuff near the Asha suspect, no. The boys ni be ye or more handcuff ni to go, baby. And my boys ni foul.
Now the catcher said NAIMOS will be on your body edges.
A one name. No one
can one on your body edges.
Sir, MP no the boys. You mean, yes, sir. Brony Chrome on MP didn't Nipa 600.
No.
Nipa 600 from the fact, no. And you read Yemo. And I think the next leg of the investigation it should be say, who gave that tip off? To him for say assembly si obroni klom na ye den kofo na e ba hwediem into mo mass up e police station
and
that point this should be
well what's in the cross that side na nya wanwa say yenya be fa ho nipa bi a
yes
say the information is spread efa kuro no within just 2-3 seconds and ana e wanwa kra keke I've watched the video if I'm sure you am frame kuro me because hey na ntokwa bebrebe a ye ko say ye hwe mafoma gudi a ye tu a ye ntu no ne kwan so de ye nsum de ye kwaye mu no wo no de watimanya akudu akofa nipa 600 say one Ghana am mutumi through your commander in chief say so oh de come on I had to also talk to the Sarakichi Zongo chief
okay
and ono so ka say ono so ya yankremo for now they are showing by their Quran that so ono so be hwe nyame anim aka no kura be hwe Allah anim aka no kura in fact the situation was so tense to the extent he said he had to use his car because that was then what they all suggested that esan say omubunu no omo friend no omo story kakra opotebo no so no the car ni be si wa ebema kroma no nyina no omo akoma na ide aba form even akoma na aba form no one fa na chiri screen na ni one fa chiri screen na ni one fa chiri screen na ni it my concern really is that me dey share na no da memende yo say e wa chimota jolu fiesta Benz driver bi o de kobo praga bi na wada okwan so eno no ni page na nchen timi nya tumi fa sekan fa mane abo na sefo e ko pimpim be sa de na eba no that irresponsible act na eba no that ekokudo na nya edidi seboni no that's where the challenge is for us as a country because who ohidiem now a member of parliament and shell now was Tifi North who was Tifi South, a member of parliament, crab Babe Pacho, Jinema intercity say what is going on. Now rather no, it is only a so sankophony and see a fish out. Now so because I had to say Ghana. Maybe at the initial politicians no. If you monitor the local government meetings and then the park meetings, Ghana we have never been serious and will not be serious. It's go to our ports. The whole of last week let me hear Jumobi port. What was prevailing and has been prevailing over time, over years. Movement, frustration, cutting of corners, underpayment, cost to Gidigo airport. How do we want to develop? There be an America. Nana don't and develop Ghana. It was not going to be possible under the MPP. Under John Dramani Mahama, it's not going to be possible for him alone to manage the affairs of this country. And yet possible. Into the port at TME. Sa Golden Jubilee Terminal. A lot is happening there.
Omanhene MP, Hon.Ebenezer Addo.
Yeah, a lot is happening there.
Because I think based on the interview on the way and any subsequent police statements, still there are some few questions. And also here, am I honorable? What you can see essentially a crab. Na apomi there. Good. Let's get straight to the point. Metie wo nkomo a anope wo ne Omanhene Kwabena Asante edi ewo Adom FM and amakan wo statement wa we issue subsequent to that I've also read the Ghana Police Service statement omode aba. There is a little gap in the narration between what the Ghana Police the enti in only Omanhene community say we can say time a Collins down the catcher will say cause site or no ne NAIMOS commander in Kasano. O ko se na only constituency executive back one amienu.
Any constituency executive back vice chairman vice
chairman and our driver.
I'm a driver.
Na obi anka wo hu bio. Police statement say while the team were preparing to hand over the suspect to the Hwidiam police station, the MP reportedly arrived with a group of men and demanded their release. When his demand was refused, the group forcibly removed the suspect's handcuffs and chased the NAIMOS team from the scene. Into police for some preliminary investigations, you know. Dear Omahu sa we ye and no, not just say Omache suspect no ewo broni krom ho. Omo the handcuff a go on. E the one e ba be saying aba be call your friend saying Hwidiam police station. It omo prepare corner na wo ne group of men e ba e na mo so omunyi handcuff ni free one sa. Omo ampre na wo boys no forcibly e handcuff no. And I'm chasing NAIMOS from Efrio. Honorable.
Obi, and yet sanity. Okay, release am the buyer and the police investigation. There is no point at which I may call ya me the phone ma NAIMOS leader say or maybe your phone on Kata which was alleged. No. My son free hobby, many of one and age until at what point in time, be free or call her, Sankofa, those people now or more alleged, so maybe on mobile. At what point, be free, NAIMOS for no, many of them on the free or call ya, Sankofa or mobile. Look, Caribbean.
Enti Mufri Broni Krom ho eba Hwidiam police station no. Wone NAIMOS for the free or best call with him.
Yes, so Mutu or Mokana, and so me movie, me so mecano, and I'm the DHD. So we all arrived at the place. Omonu police station once, and I mean, police station because no Mokano be any.
And at that point, Omodi or Mokoni, and handcuff a good suspect, Nensa.
In fact, car now or more, Edo was another pickup, so maybe you sue car use which is party pickup, and then I'm a denanti. Yeah, two of very and then I'm a denanti. Then I'm the deal much as to what happened behind me, the maintenance, but police station or no the suspects in taking their statement. And I was there with the NAIMOS team plus the regional crime officer.
Suspects now NAIMOS for next year or more Broni Krom Hono. Do you know them?
Yes, I know them. I know them because they have been in Hwidiam for so many years. My age more of Hwidiam thing for 9 years. And I know them.
Unimomo, yes, apart from say Omo Hwidiam on Unimomo as who are they? What do they do?
They extract gold from the tailings Omo Ekotodeba Hwidiam. That is what I know. Say Omo and other business. You know, Omo drilling boreholes in the account. They have machines on the drilling boreholes, and but I have known them since my workings in Hwidiam before I became a member of parliament.
O course site or before say Honorable Collins, Obe Frenona one commander na Kasano. One Kasan Komobe na one commander ni die.
No, me quite you know, I was going for a funeral until me gradually didn't know who said attention. That was when I called Honorable.
Sure.
No, yes, I mean Koho. Until I went straight, Honorable was on the line. I went straight to the commander and identified myself as the member of parliament for City North now. I needed to say on leader no Ekasa. No, I didn't know the leader as at that time. I know I identified Homame. The share na ta de no bono na e di no go honti. and I'm in man, so or no opinion in Casa. So I handed my phone over to him, and I was with him. I was with the my son Kobe BAB.
Me pacho udru hɔ no na ɛyɛ sogyafoɔ ne nkoa ne suspect na ɔma kye ɔmo no na ɛwɔ hɔ ana na other young men every krom aba site hɔ.
Medru hɔ na sogyafoɔ no ɛna suspect no na ɔmo te fam ɛna baako gyina hɔ. But there were other young men who were also standing behind that. They couldn't come to the place and soldier for no there were people already there. There were some of the boys already there.
Oh, okay. There are reports that suspects now police for che one no more party for within the area. Can you confirm that?
Well, for that I can't confirm, but I know that they are in video or more and